Hey, while I'm waiting for my coffee to finish, I just wanted to shoot a quick video for all the entrepreneurs out there who know that you're doing good work. You're good at what you do. You invest time and money into learning the skills you need to learn to get better at your craft, to run your business. You run your business with integrity, with excellence. You show up with empathy and compassion and with a heart of service. You care about the customer and the client experience because that's just part of who you are. I mean, how could you not? You just want to do right by them. If that's you and you resonate with that, but you also struggle with feelings of why is this so hard, or is anything I'm doing working? Am I ever going to succeed? Is this ever going to work out? And first of all, I want to say I completely understand that feeling. I used to feel that way basically all day, every day. I feel that way less now because I've just gotten to the point where I've outworked a lot of my self-doubt and a lot of things are going well. But I still have these days frequently, and I'm sure going into the future I'll continue to have these days. And when I started, it was every day, right? Because there's such a time lag in entrepreneurship between when you do something and when you see the result. And what I'm going to say, it might be controversial. There might even be some like perverse enjoyment in this. But I look around at so many businesses that are killing it. Income, team, beautiful offices, location, longevity, reputation, publicity, whatever. And they have such a mediocre product and a mediocre customer experience at best. And they're crushing it. I am saying this because I just got off of back-to-back calls, and those are just the people that I decided to take calls with, much less the people that I've been searching. Basically, long story short, I'm trying to outsource a role in my business. I'm just trying to get some help with something, and it's not something that I want to hire an additional team member for, so I've been looking at agencies, looking at contractors, things like that. And out of everyone I talked to, exactly two had a more than underwhelming experience, like in a good way. Like that was a terrible way of phrasing that, wasn't it? But only two of them were like, okay, you seem to know what you're talking about. You have got good client results. You're not like some salespeople that I've been on the phone with, or some people that would want to work. They want me to pay them. They're being rude to me. They're being extremely disrespectful of my time. They weren't listening to what I was saying. They were trying to push things on me. Literally out of like a dozen people, two didn't do that. Two was like, we had an okay conversation. One of them, which is actually the very last call I got off of, which is kind of funny, right? The universe works at the 11th hour. When I was like, oh my God, like I just spent all this time searching and I'm gonna come up with nothing. The very last call, it wasn't even 10 minutes into the call, and I just told the guy, hey, like, you stand out so far above your competitors just by the way that you're speaking to me and the way that you believe in the product and the way that you've showcased some of your client results. I can tell that y'all are specialists in this area. I don't even need to know what the details look like. I just want to move forward. Like, you're going to tell me how it works. You're going to tell me what I need to pay you, because clearly I'm going to move forward with you or with nobody else. And when you think about it, like, they didn't do anything all that special. The sales guy, he opened up with something close to my heart. He said, are you calling in from New York? I think he saw it on my LinkedIn profile. And I'm currently not in New York, but New York is my home, probably for forever. I'm traveling around right now, but I was like, oh yeah, like we spent a few minutes just chatting about how much I love New York, right? Easy topic for me. And so I let my guard down. He just seemed like a great guy. He's very gentle with me. He's not rude at all. He's not pushy. He wasn't trying to uncover the gaps or the holes in my business. He wasn't trying to make me fearful of anything. He was just having a conversation. He was just talking about a product and a service that he believed in. He believed that their organization could help me, and he just wanted to let me know that and talk me through that. And it wasn't even less than 10 minutes. I was like, okay, I'll pay you quadruple what your competitors are charging for the same thing, just because of this experience. And I think I'm digressing away from my point a little bit, but what I want to say is that, like, if you just show up with empathy and with a heart of service, and you do dedicate yourself and your resources, your time and your money, um, and otherwise, to getting better at your craft, to up leveling your skills, then you have every single advantage you need to win, and to win big, to take it all, to become the category king in your industry. I do believe that because the bar is so low. I realize I'm like borderline ranting here, but I mean I've said this before to people, and they're like, yeah, like that's true. Like the there are so many people out there with terrible products and terrible salespeople and people that are rude and disrespectful and products that don't work and just lackluster everything, and they're killing it. You mean to tell me if you're a good person and you're good with people and you're good at what you do, you can't at least get to that level where the amateurs are at? I don't believe that. So that's the message that I want to leave for you today, is that the people that I work with tend to be kind and empathetic and gentle. They tend to be good. They tend to be devoted to what they're doing. They tend to be very skilled. And they also tend to think, this isn't working. They also tend to get very discouraged. And so I just want to have this note of encouragement to say, listen to me right now. There are so many people worse than you, worse with people, worse at the skill, and frankly, they don't care, and they'll always be stuck at that level, and they're doing just fine. You can do just fine, if not so much freaking better. So go out there, crush it today, and serve. That's all it takes. Just serve. All right, coffee's done. Cheers.